like sometimes you see people say some things on social media like, oh, I've been training this girl, something. Do you think it's a great idea for me to bring her out to the States?
Hey, my God.
Hello everyone, welcome to Japa Chronicles podcast. I'm your humble
Baba, no time for all that one to dim me. I don't got the wire me.
No, you guys introduce yourself every episode now. I mean, they know you be. It's very necessary. Okay. Yeah, you introduce yourself. Mention that you're hungry. maybe this person go send you food for before next episode.
Hi guys.
Wow.
My name is Dipo. I'm hungry. They do call me King of Japa, but right now,
so nobody served you food.
Nobody served me food.
That's guys, you need to work on your.
You know what's this to be in a house where there are two babies? I feel where I ran away this morning. Normally, now I go bath my baby.
Is it not she when there are two babies they're supposed to be eating with?
No. That one, night's food matters. My wife now cause all those ones. Don't be in the chop bread. That is, I think, come on, good chop.
I thought you said you wanted to cut bread. Was it you?
I said it too.
But yes, the bread.
I stay every SD. I was watching Bridget.
Wait, as dinner?
Queen Charlotte. Like I've downloaded on Netflix since. And I tell my wife, say, I will go watch the movie. As you know, I try to become that kind of man way.
I was processing something right.
I'm trying to be that kind of guy that so you will watch movie. But every movie come out like this. My wife don't watch them before I reach out.
And that's how it always happens.
She couldn't
maternity leave now.
And then if they watch them together, she go sleep.
So she don't watch them before now.
She never. I don't say she don't watch this one. She don't even get interest for this one. So I can't say okay. I don't download that month. So I even don't see the first episode. See as it be. I can say this episode no bad though. If my belly don't they tell me, won't you guys eat?
I say they watch them. Just go chop.
Yeah, I go quickly warm.
Let's fix some
veggie, leftovers with bread.
Yeah, that's true. I think you had something on Sunday, Abi.
Like small lunch, Jerry.
I wasn't informed.
It was last week.
Wait. Why wasn't I informed?
This one was all some family. They try to surprise me, but let me pay for them. So my mom's family sister and I were born on the same day. So my mom, they wanted to really surprise her, something like that. So anyway, she had leftover. Now I just go on.
I thought I go come collect, but I know they do leftovers now.
Based on what I do. So now I'm about the jollof rice.
Say it again with your foot.
This is not even
talk now before you talk. Everything you talk say he don't go Spotify yesterday.
That's the
carry shoulder.
No, I don't know what you guys
dressing different.
He wore sneakers today.
Oh yeah, shoes from.
But I'll be fine. Once I leave here, they go my regular spot. So
we, not I. We.
Your team is waiting for you in the office, and if you've watched,
I've told you.
Waiting on that anime we person head the fire. Waiting on that anime.
No, Hell Rider, is it Ghost Rider?
Ghost Rider. I enter office, they are come out. Your team lead the para. So you say you.
I know which I go do now.
No be French class.
I go first go through for your office. Now for your office, you go come meet me. You know if you para for your office, I'll go through for your office.
Your team lead the para this body.
To shock you.
I enter the meeting. I just did. Even me, I did do big. But yeah. All right, guys. It's been my birthday was okay. Thanks for asking, fig guy.
I literally just asked why you didn't invite me. You not even
saying sorry. I didn't do anything now.
I saw your status. You can't hide it.
No, I didn't do anything now. It was not me. I didn't do anything. That was not my
you saw his
wife.
Status?
Yes, no.
That means you blocked me.
Wow.
Because I did not see it.
Boss man.
Your problem.
Wait,
I no block you.
You just muted me.
Shall I know?
Nice.
Introduce.
Nice. No.
We're not going past it. Explain.
Let's assume that.
Don't worry. No, we're not assuming because I don't actually see it.
Maybe you know check him now.
How dare
maybe you know check him. But wrote to me see him.
I don't know if you would have said
so
this.
After no,
so
you
block her man. You the beef relationship.
Nice.
I don't even know what
about. Don't worry.
We're funny, man. But yeah, we have Simnom again today.
Pronounce my name.
MPhil, PhD.
Wait, pronounce my name.
Simnom now. How do you pronounce it?
You said Sinom.
Miss Yakubu.
Simnom now.
Miss Yakubu.
Okay, I just wanted to pronounce it.
Soon to be. What's the rest of my surname?
Olopade.
Mrs. Olopade. Very soon.
Which is why she's here again today, guys.
Where's the wedding happening?
Very interesting.
Here or in London?
all the family members are here.
Man, I got struck.
But if it's London,
who said you'll be invited?
Oof, wow.
It was just a
So
question.
Mr. Diko, how's the weekend?
It was just a question.
I was in the office.
I don't like
Bro,
all
I'm
of
moving
this.
past it now. How was the weekend, Mr. Diko? I all these things.
I know what to move back because when we were coming, she was telling me that she wanted to do a small wedding. But think, who could do it for UK? Because you know go get excuse. If you no get ticket, come.
No, do you see why I want small wedding? It's not because of him.
What do you mean I want ticket?
Okay.
Wow, I just realized. Wow.
You don't even spoil them because now your business I want you to collect my visa. You don't really spoil them.
No, I think you feel afford visa now.
No, I don't do it. I don't go
visa.
I'll go find. I'll do it myself. I go find with them. Even if they deny me, I go try again. No be issue.
I have no words.
See the neck.
Actually, they do make I just come out there. No, now so just do your thing.
What then? Person called me last week. Say, hello, Mr. Diko, do you remember me? Blah 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 blah. That time that I came to you, the price was too much. Anyway, they just denied me.
I remember. Man, this is not something to laugh about.
Back.
Well, sorry for laughing.
It's not that I'm laughing. It's just the. So I found the reason. Wow, my money is too much. I can't reason when I can't go check my WhatsApp, see when they initially come. My man said, who could tell this man now, say my price don't double.
You don't double.
Okay, if she come back, how's my con call me? See, my consultation fee is 100,000. Just to talk. I say, okay, we'll call you back.
Since then, they don't come back.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to things like
they
that.
go try again.
So anyway, thanks for asking. My weekend was okay. I was at the office on Saturday. We had training.
Why?
Oh man, it's not easy to be number one. No, to be number one is not easy, and so you have to maintain status. And I feel like this episode is going to be very boring because I'm going to associate myself to Man City so much. And
so I even wanted to tell you yesterday we should just come and vibe. All these talking points, drafting.
Man City has won the league 5 of the last 6 years. They just won treble and all that. Like it's not easy to maintain this level of excellence, and you have to know when to remove stuff, add stuff. So like on Saturday, King of Japa was training the team, just making sure that our quality assurance stays high. We now have
see those face.
Since you started your PhD in February or March, that doesn't do that. Since you started your PhD February or March, we have an office in Ogba, Lagos,
please,
Lekki,
you study
Lagos,
crop,
Abuja.
This is still fresh food. Let's not do this.
Sorry.
Let's not. I saw the car today. I said again, Mr. Diko said,
that's not
calm down.
That's not podcast content.
Calm down.
You didn't know?
I didn't know.
Another one is even coming.
What?
Another one is coming on.
Anyway, so my weekend was chill. Then Sunday, friends.
Thank you
my
for the
family tried to do
information.
some small.
You just said friends. You now moved it to family.
No,
And initially, you told me why you didn't invite me was because of it was only family.
If you don't,
at least you were invited on the status.
True, sure. Some people didn't even get.
They not invite us. We don't see for status. Nothing.
Sinum, I'm sure
Don't worry. I'm not offended. Don't worry.
Sinum, I'm sure that they are not muted on my status. I want to check. How did they check?
You prove it after recording.
Don't worry.
Check.
You can't check now. Don't worry. There's no need to prove it. See, you want to sharply add you back.
Don't worry. Like I said, let's move on. Let's move on.
Anyway,
Sinum, how was your weekend?
Busy. Adulthood is stressful, I beg.
Sorry.
Stressful.
Nobody else sending me you do PhD.
It's not even PhD.
Now you define Dr.
As in,
Now you define Dr. Beeb.
I was hearing that
that is stressing me, I beg.
There's a potential client or a new client who is a professor
I see the message. I never open them.
in her 30s or something.
Aww.
I see the message. I never open
But I'm still thinking, how's that?
Yeah, it's very possible abroad.
possible?
No, you should try to.
It's very possible. A lot of the professors in Harvard,
these days,
they are
32,
under 30.
33.
Professor.
Yes.
That's
It's in Nigeria that they make you go to the grade before you get your professorship.
Abroad, did they appreciate Iruku? Maybe here we will see 15.
Because I remember one of my lecturers
Let's go and do pre-degree.
he was saying he had to use. It took him 12 years or so to.
Because they know one when you finish on time.
No, they say, how come
me, I finish
you
on
get-
50.
Yeah.
You,
Yeah.
25.
That's how I always say, go
No,
to
no.
private investing. For if you are doing in Nigeria, go to private investing.
Yeah.
Because
It's
I
just
mean that one you can
the quality
get them.
the quality in Barry University you cannot you can't vouch for it that after like my undergrad level, you can't vouch for it. Yes, now, because think about it, a lot of these private universities have not even been in existence for more than 10 to 20 years.
Yeah, but I mean,
so that's usually just my concern. I'm not shading anybody. I'm just saying that's just like
what I feel like you poach like from public uni. Yeah, so
because all the for master's level. I want to say something.
Even with the experience, the old babas and mamas, even with their years of experience, they'll still be giving you what they taught 30 years ago.
It depends on the course that you're doing.
Oh, wow. Let it is this matter.
Well, let's move on. My weekend was very interesting.
But nobody asked you.
It was me doing the asking initially. Oh yeah, Isaac, how was your weekend? My weekend was interesting. I stayed at home with my mom, just my mom and myself that are at home right now. So it was just us fighting and just.
She sent you on plenty around,
bro.
I
can't remember.
No, I want to say something, but I'm not sure I understand the meaning.
What?
Isaac put out a tweet yesterday. Isaac said, "Not my mom and dad."
Bro.
No one was killing me.
It's not podcast worthy.
So is it on the family WhatsApp? Because your dad is in the UK.
Yes, now. So like
on WhatsApp, WhatsApp group.
No, my mom called me and was like, "Oh, they have." No, she didn't tell me. She was like, "Oh, when we be coming back, yada yada yada." I'm like, "Oh, I don't know yet, something." And she's like, "Oh, okay." And I said, "Oh, when is daddy coming or something?" And she said, "Don't ask me any stupid question." I said, "No, I got call." And so for the night, she called me, man, your daddy, something. I'm like, "So why didn't you why you, I go flog you if you go link up somewhere or something? Like, why you?"
She did travel.
Man, no, I didn't say anything. So, why you they do that? They just tell me
in
how
situations like that, my father would say, you to go and marry.
Yours is coming soon now.
Yeah.
It's not from my mouth that
it was a good weekend. I watched a customer that plays for Remo Stars. I watched him live. Then Sporting Lagos, our new team. By the way, Sporting Lagos, I need the
Are we talking about football throughout?
See, we don't even have football to watch. So like any opportunity for us to watch,
even if it's 5 aside, don't worry, we'll talk about it.
Is it people that say you don't want to watch any match outside the Premier League? I mean, what do you...
No, it was me that said it.
There's no other league really aside from the Premier League.
And so it's nobody's fault. I said to people...
Actually, are there in the Banter Liga group, are there non-Premier League fans?
Yes.
I think there's a Madrid fan.
Isaac, we've introduced Isaac to Banter Liga. He's joined Banter Nation for this season. And he dragged the first day.
They didn't let me say so. I have to, bro, it wasn't up to 20 minutes of joining. I started hearing Agbalumo, this one. I'm like,
I think already has
come on, man.
3 nicknames.
When my president enters, everything will change.
You're making a name for yourself.
First of all, why are you always supporting him?
Because I like his
vibe.
I like his manifesto. His manifesto is looking good.
You like manifesto?
Whose manifesto?
Don't worry.
So, on the group, I'm technically the president. The guy that won the league last season wants to be president this season. Then one skinny guy wants to be president also.
Why did you emphasize this skinny?
By the way, you watch this.
Wow.
So initially, I was like, oh, I will not run. That's how I now told my EA to write my manifesto. So I dropped my manifesto on the group. That same day, we added the new guys for next season. And Isaac entered. Isaac now said, "Hi, I'm Isaac. My friends call me Medici." But the Medici is pronounced like medicine. Like it's typed Medici. The first person we tackle is, you they sell medicine. Are you a Yemkem staff? Then another person say, who be this Isaac Agbalumo? You know, his son is like Baduma. Omo. Group wants scatter.
I'm sorry, you went through a lot.
Omo. Hours. It was till night. He now started throwing his own.
The painful part was I was actually walking. Like I could not take out time to like reply.
I was in the office that time. So I was laughing.
The things I had in my head for comeback, they now left my head. So in the night, I was
You're supposed to pen it down. You write it down.
Now I've left my lesson because in that group now, like the message I always entering us, and so now I know that I'll create notes.
Never to be cut off.
One guy yesterday we didn't relegate. Every time they always tackle me, they tackle me. Yesterday, he just tackle me. I just tell my guys, I go come at this guy. He just tackle me, I just come at him.
On the group.
I come at him.
That is petty on another level.
Because now Buhari they call me Kuku last season. Now the guy doesn't enter my DM begin the beg. I would say good Shakara in begin the beg. I said, I think I like this model. Anybody will just follow me talk nonsense for that group.
Isaac, meaning you go to come out.
No, not my guy. I think that my guy. Because when election come, all the people will that meeting say they follow him. Now me they go still vote. So he know if they won't really do election, everybody go vote for him.
But you know as they go now. You have to the Nigerian way now. You know the Nigerian way now.
I mean the SPPG. I no longer.
You're all Nigerian.
I don't.
Isaac,
I'm proud.
do you expect him to say it?
Obviously. We won't do it the Nigerian way. We're in the SPPG. We'll do the SPPG way.
Surprise.
Wink, wink.
Yesterday, the first appointee from my set, commissioner in Abia.
Are you serious?
Exciting. Guys, I don't want to talk too much about SPPG today. It was so exciting.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So where's the person?
I don't know about that one.
Was the person in
This is my class.
Yeah, but was he in that space already?
I guess he was already in the space. A lot of people there are already in the space now.
Okay,
So it just got.
that's interesting.
It's
That's
fun.
interesting.
So when is your own?
My brother, I carry him to go this morning. Say, how far now? When you go
If you
allow
give
me.
Commissioner of Tourism for Lagos, sir.
Me.
I feel put in word for you now on aviation.
Baba, this current governor.
You know walk on down. Oh yeah, no worry.
Because we go if we did I don't know whether they do state executive meeting. I go to tackle him. Because for instance now, I go not say I said last week now you go.
It's the same way you remove somebody from groups that they remove you.
Because our first meeting, I go not say last week you go open Akpomo after almost 2 years now.
And no changes.
You know CC road bad already.
No changes.
I go to tackle him. They go sack me.
No changes.
Except now from Abuja, they put me for the way you know if he sack me. But I go to tackle him gone.
Anyways,
And I go to tell us I come for a job. And when I become governor, I go probe him. Now wait till you teach me for SVG that character.
Speaking about governance, what do you think about the rerun?
This our
I don't know.
chairman.
So I don't even know whether that's called propaganda.
In the two talk. She be get our number. He go just send us text message. Tell me the talk we do talk rerun. We never even know what in CGN and the people go do. Because we already they know that they didn't win.
Yeah.
They know they are supposed to lose the court case. But you never know whether they
go street us as usual.
Even if they do a rerun, it might still be the same happenings that happened that will still happen again.
No, they know go fit.
We're wiser now.
That's why we're wiser. No, you think we are wiser.
We are wiser now.
Because we thought we were wiser when we went the first time, right? And we were trying to defend the vote. Now we go sleep for local governments, count the vote.
All of us did.
True, sure.
Because the last time we saw that okay, so if we wait at our polling units, we get the picture, we're fine. We did that. But then they
went to local government.
No, it's not that they went. They shamelessly went because I don't know if you've seen all those. How do you blow and Tipex something and swap and not think that people will know? Like
no, they think it's Indomie.
No, you know some places they did Tipex. They were cancelling. They were actually
and then 4 a.m. Yakubu.
Why? That's the sad thing. It's very much. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Did you see when they announced it? Then the APC guys like between the ball of them, they were now celebrating like, bro, you threw a party for yourself and you don't want to act surprised like, oh, you didn't know.
We have to talk about Pastor Boju.
So I actually didn't watch all those videos and all that.
It's not about watching the video.
Since prior to,
I'm sorry, it's not about watching the video. This is the problem that I have with our faith. Are you telling us, and maybe he needs to come out and clarify so that we can hold the words. Are you telling us to be okay with what we are going through?
What
with
did you say?
Clear evidence that this person has a track record, whether true or not true, but at least there's some evidence. Because it seemed like he was basically telling us that we should accept.
Yeah. Sorry to cut you short. He's been throwing things like that even before the election.
And then and years ago, he was a Peter Obi guy. All of a sudden now, Tinubu is the best thing. Fine, that's your choice. But to now be interpreting it for us that, we should be okay with it. So what part of being a Christian is being okay with the wrong thing?
Yeah.
Because of what justification? But see,
I know it's not just him. The House on the Rock guy.
See,
all of them.
Yeah. This is why the Bible is clear. And this is a Christian podcast. They say, walk out your faith with fear and trembling. Stop the follow people. Carry Bible read.
So one of the conversations I had with one of the people I met yesterday was the same thing on how like Christians in Nigeria.
You just want to talk casually. Our guy was on Spotify. You don't want to just you don't want to say casually.
This is a different.
No.
Don't worry.
So that Spotify will not say yes.
Carry it with your full chest.
So yesterday with a couple other podcasts, my other podcast, we had a campaign program, something with Spotify. I don't want to go into.
Spotify must be there next year.
I don't want to go into details.
Let's not.
Next year is too far.
Okay, yeah. Right.
No, I mean it's once a year now. So,
because of have
because
you not heard they are breaking protocol?
Because of King of Yeah, but let's hear your.
Yeah, so like what one of the guys said, he's quite a popular guy. So I think I told you of him yesterday now.
That's shorty.
So that guy, so he was like a lot of Nigerians swallowing what their pastors take. They don't do their own research. Yeah. And
that's the hypocrisy in our faith. Yeah, so, and it's really sad.
Yeah.
It's really sad because look at now, what is the value of the Nigerian passport? Look at Seychelles banning Nigeria. Whether it's true or it's not true, but
it actually is valid. Right?
So they are saying that if you are going for business and all that, it will allow, but if you are just coming for regular tourism, like they are scrutinizing us.
Yeah.
Seychelles.
So what I heard,
and then I'm hearing their minimum is 170 something or 180,000 naira. We are still at 30,000 naira. Like,
I'm sorry, say that again.
Yeah. I'm told that their passport is the number one passport in Africa. If you have their passport, you can go to Canada.
Yeah, they're on that list.
Yeah, I don't quickly Google how to get Seychelles.
They on that list for again, Canada.
Because I want to enter politics now. I don't go fit do something.
I'm sure your people know your current guy again.
I know fit do like I know that. I'm
you cannot be following the footsteps.
You can't be following the footsteps. That's the reason. That's the reason why you go to dspbg.org/apply. We are people of character, competence, and capacity. We don't do things like that. We are not there for the money. We are not there for the fame or the position.
Has PO ever spoken to you guys?
No, and I'm hoping, I'm hoping you are coming for my graduation. It's in 2 months. I will be in Abuja live for 2 days. So I mean,
you carry dependent.
That's nice.
You carry me go yesterday.
Isaac, do you know how you sound like, when they're doing in bed, the auntie, give me cake.
Oh, wow.
Auntie.
Oh, wow.
That's how it sounded like.
Wow,
I just
wow.
I think I enjoyed the podcast last week.
I
think
you missed me. I know you're shy to say, but
at all, man. At all. You didn't miss
what are we talking about today? Funny enough, we already entered it. We just won't say because we already started talking about relationship from the beginning. Japa relationships.
Today I brought Sinom here to be on the hot seat because what we have as our topic, she's currently experiencing.
To say
let's say it's like this.
Maybe they bring tissue because
person go cry. Person go cry.
Let's say it like this. They formed the topic just to get me here.
No.
I was telling Isaac that all he needed to do was ask.
I'm not involved.
You didn't have to.
Sinom,
I also have my own experience. So
when I was preparing this thing, I said, Sinom is the best person to have on this.
It's not why I did it.
I said it now.
It's not I did it though.
So yeah,
I can add it to my CV, Abi.
We're here to talk about managing
Japa and long distance relationships. Say it's still going to the corners.
Japa and long distance relationships. So without any further ado, we go straight to the point. Sinom, how are you faring?
Wow,
what's going on?
First of all, let me tell you something. On this set, I'm married, but I've been in relationships. Everybody here has had or currently has a Japa and long distance relationship. So stop it. You said your mommy was being sneaky yesterday. Right now, even people that watch our pod have seen one of your sneaky links.
Hey.
So when she watches,
I have no sneaky link. My only sneaky link is Jesus.
So please stop making it like Sinom is the person that has a sneaky link.
Isaac, things are happening.
Oh yes,
things are happening.
So
hallelujah.
So please, how do you want to go? Do you want to start with Sinom or do you want to start
with him? Please, let's start with him. It should take
let's
over.
Start with Sinom.
No, let's start. They want to start with you. We're starting with you.
How has it been over the last 1 year with your best friend?
It's been.
I like how you put the best friend in code.
Why is that supposed to do like this? I don't know. Well, it's been.
Wait, sorry. I need to. Are you doing long distance relationship or long distance situationship?
Woo!
Because there's a difference.
So we're doing long distance anything. So family member.
No, you in particular.
She's my friend.
That's why I needed to clarify.
She's like a brother to me.
Wow. So, I'm sorry for you. I'm really sorry. You're going through a lot. Whoever you are, you're going through a lot.
No. She's
Is
good.
it brother?
She's good. He's the one going to lot. in the hide. You know, no, I go just after. Now him they go through a lot. The babe did there, they secure.
Because
What
your
do you-
brother's
what do you-
wonder.
No, she's the one that like she's the one that like because he knows it when she as she did the first now fine babe. Different nationalities they approach her. So
I mean, we'll talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
How are you
We'll talk
coping?
about
Really?
that.
How
am
are
I
you coping? This podcast is for you.
if you
How
don't
are you
talk about it,
coping?
let me talk about it. Me
How am
now,
I-
this January, one of my closest friends was Japa. It's not easy
Pele.
because a lot of people have Japa. Like in my club now.
Sorry. And you know they won't send them abroad.
Yeah.
So why are you feeling bad? Like you're doing your process. You're doing your process and like, I'm sad, but send your certificate. I don't understand why you feeling sad.
Business must go on.
Business must go. Okay, you don't transfer
Like
the
in
money.
my cycling club now, since we started, COVID was 2020, right? So it's
Yeah.
almost 3 years. Almost 3 years now. At least 50 people go down Japa. So let's say those ones were known like my close friends, right? Then in my own personal
So I think we need the
space.
tissue now for him.
in my own personal space, this year I don't send 2 of my closest people. I won't long go Canada, like
Just
to like April this year. I'm saying like my own circle, like close.
Mm.
2 of them don't go. How many people did this circle if 2 don't go?
and some circles
Oh.
are like 10 now.
Irony. So please let me stop there. Let's segue to her. Even her bobo, now me send them.
But you sent him
You're
before I
supposed-
knew
Doesn't
it.
matter, but I
You're supposed
sent
to be
him.
angry with him.
No,
You're
now.
supposed to be angry with him.
No.
If anything, she knows that. If
No,
anything, because KPMG money. Do you think is what's your problem? Anyway,
No.
Say
I've
it
talked
for
about
KPMG UK.
Okay,
The salary journey in KPMG Nigeria is different.
So I'll start treating you different too.
It's different.
That's my guy.
Oh my God, you
My
got
guy.
your Spotify well for
My
you.
guy. KPMG.
Okay, well, let's go right into it because this topic it cuts across so many things. So
Yeah.
let's go right into it.
Why you say Simon? Isaac Koko.
No, we'll get to him because it
Why
seems
not
like
just-
I'm the one asking questions because two of you are currently in that situationship. I've come out clean.
But you are
Sit down. How has it been?
But what is with the phone?
How's
How's it been? Na therapy now.
with long distance with my
But do
brother
sorry, do
over
black
the
people
last 2
actually go
years?
for therapy?
No, this is therapy. This is your therapy session now. What your answer?
It's been one.
I want to ask plenty questions. Have you ever cried
No.
missing him? Oh God. I hate that I'm going to ask this. Has he ever cried? How many?
Yes.
Man, guy, the
To
day,
me, I trouble.
the day,
Yes, yes.
the day
She traveled.
that person traveled.
Don't say that, Lucas. Don't say that, babe. Don't say that, this guy.
He wept.
The day Shemi traveled. I'm saying it in my chest.
So like,
You know that part,
I
that
left.
passage, Jesus wept. Is Isaac wept.
So I left the office to.
It's actually really good to see it. Let's see.
I left the office to go and meet her in the place she was staying before.
Before flying out.
Before flying out, yeah. So, but I mean, like, obviously, I couldn't stay over, so I had to. So I was here to like 10, 11 p.m. Then on the Uber back to the house.
That's the
You
more. Oh,
How did the Uber guy
more.
look at
see it now.
I know they type message say, more. I know they pour out all my heart and everything because like, I mean, it was a really sad experience. Like,
You cry.
yes, I cried.
He wept. He wept.
I didn't cry like, but like, I mean, tears was just dropping. Like, I really felt till the next morning. Like, I was really sad.
What did she say?
What did she say about what?
When you-
I didn't tell her I cried. No, why would I tell her I cried?
Oh, she's going to find out.
No, don't worry. She's still fine. Don't worry.
Because I'm going to say it so many times that you can't cut it out. Shame Isaac cried the day you traveled. Shame Isaac
didn't
cried the day you
cry.
traveled. Shame
I just
Isaac
do-
cried. In fact, let me
You know
tell
what
He
they say?
wept.
I didn't
Isaac wept.
weep. Just like a
You go back
couple
and didn't
said
ask you that,
jokes.
bros. What's happened?
No, so what happened was
It was
I
a
was on the
dinner
call. I called
service.
one of my other friends, Dotun, and I was talking about it. So like he can't interfere. The Ugo guy cannot interfere when I'm on the call. Yeah, so that's why I just.
I'm sure that Uber guy would have just said his friends.
So when you text her, what did she now say? She was like, okay, bro.
No, like when I text her in the morning, like when I text her,
Okay.
she didn't reply till the next morning.
Women are wicked. Oh.
No, it was already late night. And she probably had slept because
Okay.
of her flight and everything. So she replied the next morning. Like obviously she said.
Why did I
what she
feel
had
like
to say
he's-
now.
What did she say?
Why would I
Why
tell
do
you
I-
what she said?
Why do I feel like this is a I love you talk your whole situation? But proceed.
No, I didn't know. Come on.
No, as in that's
She's
what
like
she
a brother
did
to
for
me
you.
now. Come on. Why would I tell you what she said? Why am I telling you what she said?
But the reality is not easy because, so I mean, you know Bolu now. So Bolu was the first person that joined the team years ago, and when Bolu was going to get married, I can't even cry again because I'm a big boy.
Well, you cried.
No, I didn't cry.
You cried when Bolu was getting married.
No, I didn't cry.
There's no shame in it.
No, I actually did not cry.
So why you are just saying your
cried?
I didn't cry.
He just wailed. Okay.
But it did feel like you were, like, it was already clear because, I mean, her husband was already abroad and all that. But more, the day she was going, see Chinwe and Tosi.
Yeah, I heard.
3 days or 4 days, they were just crying. The particularly the last day. So they now left me and her in the office. So I said, this one's going to get me. But me, I know how to make your body not cry. And like, you know when you're just going to let it go. Oh my, it was sad.
I'm about to put you on the spot, Cha. There's somebody about to travel. Are you going to cry when the person is leaving?
I plead the fifth. So
you cannot avoid it though. You have to answer it. It's part of the topic of discussion.
Are you going to travel when he's traveling?
Are you going to travel?
Am I going to cry when she's traveling, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I'm a big boy. I can't be seen to be crying.
No, I won't cry, Sha.
No, you will not cry, you will. There's a difference.
I won't cry, Sha.
But I mean, it'll be emotional.
Yeah, definitely.
Because she's been with us for a year now. And I mean, she gives her heart to everything.
Yeah.
But you see, at certain levels, there are certain things that you can't just do. Otherwise, do you understand? Eunice has been, she has been very, very, very influential to our growth. Plus, I think maybe also in my mind, I know like these days, these people are not really like traveling so that you won't see them or you won't keep in touch, right? So maybe that's that.
Yeah.
But then you never can tell. Maybe we don't even do send off for us so that someone is not caught on camera crying.
You don't say
I'd
someone.
like to see that.
You.
Let's focus on you.
I would like to.
Everybody has spoken. Yes. So how was it when Rosimi was living?
Which of the times?
No, Rosimi was already there now. So the question.
He was already. When we connected, he was already there.
He just used to come over for Christmas and whatnot.
So you've been long distance for like from the start.
Yep.
How has that been?
How's that been actually?
Were you already used to it anyway? Like, did you already have friends? Like, are you used to that, or are you just emotionally available?
What do you mean emotionally?
Like you're a hard guy. Like you like to do form hard guy.
Why you explain that? She knows how they talk.
No, why people say emotionally unavailable is that their emotions are not involved.
That's it. That's what we feel. I'm sure.
Of what?
Why are you taking so much time to reply us?
Do you understand? Just give us how's it
because
been?
You were prepared. You knew. I'm sure Isaac took your permission before you.
And I said that.
So
it took my permission before doing what?
Before what?
They sent me the topic after they informed the topic, and they were just informing me as per courtesy.
Did you teleport to this place? No.
It's you that I follow now.
Did we get your consent?
No. You only told me. Simon,
so
you're coming for
here?
podcast.
Why are you here?
Because I don't have any.
This is what dilly-dallying. Answer the question. Simon, time is going.
It has been,
No,
but then it has been fun for me. Yes.
Because I don't know.
No, I mean like at the beginning there was a thrill that was with it. Because we started out normal calls.
Okay.
We're not doing video calls.
Okay.
I remember the first time that we spoke for long. We spoke for like 12 hours. Close to 13 hours. We're not.
Understand.
No, we are not connected.
Half the day.
No.
As in straight. Or like 2 hours interval.
No, straight from like, I think we started at 9 p.m. through the night. See the next.
Then they write memoir.
Bro. I don't understand.
Waiting on it.
What
so,
you gonna...
that was the first time. That was the first time we were really
let's
talking.
Let's not be fake. Most babes where you really like, those conversations they always do because you go one day talk
I've
about
done 6 hours. Do you understand? But 12 hours. Even the 6 hours, towards the end, I don't sleep off, wake up, sleep off. Come on.
No, sorry for cutting you short. We're not really shocked. It's just
No, because how the thing even started was that how we even started talking was it was a dream. It's weird. The story is weird. I know. It was a dream. So I'm the type of person
really
that
do they connect people from Ikeja to London.
And the thing is that because I'm the type of person that if somebody's name comes to mind, like out of the blue, And because we know used to talk growing up, we went to the same church.
Oh.
We went to the same church as children, but I did not know him then.
Okay.
Do you get? So it was weird that I dreamt about him. It was now through somebody that.
You know why she did smile? She took the first shot.
Yes, now I was the one.
Oh, are you serious?
Yes.
You don't get.
How did you reach out?
No, through a mutual friend.
Like you said, oh, I dreamt about
Oh,
this guy.
no. I just asked for
His details.
Yeah. But she took time to get back to me. I'd already checked him on Instagram.
Wait till me.
Followed him on
stalk him.
Wait
Instagram.
till me. Don't let this baby do it.
He always says it now that I was feeling the boy first. I was one
No, but I
of
mean, it's valid now. Not valid the answer.
and we started talking. We were mostly chatting and all of that, but it wasn't frequent because he was.
But if
always
it's
doing
not
night
too
shifts.
if it's not so personal, like was the dream just a casual? You just you saw your friend. Was it like just a happy dream? Or like
And that's the funny thing is I can't remember
what
the
the dream?
dream.
You just saw his face.
It was I just saw his face.
So it's not as if you guys were like talking in the
No,
dream.
and I saw I knew in the dream I knew that I knew him. Do you get?
Wait, too.
Or
Wait, sorry. There's a lot to unpack here. So you guys, all of you that are looking for babe, because this one is.
My problem is that they dream different. Dream of, as in,
You are married. So don't bother. Don't bother.
six different.
No. We already know your man. All of you, they find babe. See, this is the time to start
but
investing
then I
in
don't
dreams.
think he was. I don't think
Investing in
he
dreams.
was necessarily looking at the time.
You mean him?
Yes. I don't also think I
Oh,
was
like
necessarily
searching,
looking.
yeah.
And that's funny because I don't know if it's going to be. Is it going to be our first relationship segment? Because there will be part 2 and 3 and 4. It was the same for me. Because when I met my wife in school, my postgrad, in my mind I'm like, no, not interested.
She was in your class?
Yeah, she was. In fact, she was in the set. We entered the same time, but I decided to move. No, she was ahead of me. So, I was looking for. Okay, the funny about character, right? I was in this postgraduate school and they used to cheat for tests, cheat for exam. When exams were approaching, I was not asking one guy. Even the guy said, "Nah, cheat, they cheat." I was like, is there anybody in this guy that does not cheat? So I was like, there's one babe in front, that church girl. Now, wait to make me begin the
Reason.
I like that. I go into exam or sitting in the
Yeah,
first row, so that nobody's
everyone is-
asking me nonsense.
Oh, I can't go meet the babe. See, I want the rich. She want to do shakara. See your life now. 2 babies later. She want to do shakara. Oh. I say I want the rich. Because she long give her number. I can't begin the chat. Then I can't find out if she did good in my life. I was like, okay, this one will be just academic communication. Only for me to find out that she was socially conscious. After we done the make good rapport, nice conversation. And I wasn't interested in relationship. I'd been in one for a couple of years and I thought was, as we finish the exam, I just go my office, go begin the work. Now she said begin track boss say, you're distant. I said, so I can relate.
You feeling friends.
She was feeling the boy.
Me too, I've been toasted before now, so it's not.
No, I don't think that's toasted. I think sometimes, particularly for, in my opinion, genuine relationships, sometimes the women are more clear on what they want.
Yeah.
And more bold. We are generally just immature and we
And
don't
confused.
we don't
Say it
really
well.
think. We're
Confused.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
And so the moment she texts me, I can't really look at. Yeah, not bad. And so now imagine now for Banter Liga, did they beg me to add my wife? But I know if I add my wife for that group, my own don't feel it. Because any day way I play them, if I lose, if they tell me I go wash plates, and I go clean house, go they sweep. So those boys don't
Wow.
threaten me like that. So I say no. Maybe she they support me.
Bro.
So I get that part of the gist and it's really so you guys started talking, but in your mind, did you feel like more long distance? Like when your hearts don't did the matter, like did you feel like
How will it work?
was there any?
No, because I've done long distance before.
Oh, you're experiencing matters like this. Oh, sorry.
Now you supposed to me to say. Now you supposed to do
No, but-
therapy.
But she know if you get experience like me, I just know if you talk am now.
Okay, you don't mind.
all things are past years.
No, but then that one wasn't so serious.
So serious.
Was it international or like?
Have you done different time zone? I've done 2 different time
Yes,
zones.
I've done different time zones.
Dubai and Canada.
So how did you guys manage?
I tell you.
No,
now.
but then our own is because of UK's.
Thank God that
change.
time
That's what I'm saying, like,
there was BlackBerry and
different time
WhatsApp.
zone.
Yeah,
We're
BlackBerry and
just
WhatsApp.
an hour ahead. So it wasn't that serious.
Dubai now 5 hours ahead. Canada now 7 hours behind. I don't do.
So like, how are you managing like with
As
communication?
in-
Because communication is what keeps long distance relationships alive.
So I think that for someone like me, now that's the way I chat and all. I use voice notes and all those things. So like I did make the rapport they like say we did together. The only thing we did with those conversations we did with long distance, I know like now the love language of men did different from language of women.
To say it straight now,
As
this is why
in- Why you going to
you
record it?
Let's leave it like that.
Me, I'll say it.
No.
Just
say
to
it.
interpret what's his
That's not what I said. I did
Interpret it.
Men like physical touch.
No,
you
that's not
understand?
actually the main thing. Because women like attention and gifts.
You feel
If
it
you are
without
on
those
different-
two
no.
virtually now.
If you are on different time zones, it's hard. No. Because women's attention sometimes they always end with hug. And when you know they did, now another guy go the hug. Then gifts.
Should have to cry on.
Shoulda to cry. Then gifts.
You're talking from experience.
Gifts. The first day we go order cake in pounds for babe. We never even hold anything. My account fill am to order. You don't
Well,
order.
That's why whatever gift I want to give him, I used to wait. I'll tell
Till he
him.
comes back.
Like tomorrow
Or
there's his
somebody's
birthday.
going.
I'm telling him, you wait
That's true.
till you come back.
No, you may.
Or we'll find somebody that is going.
No, we won't accept that.
He has already
You should have thought
accepted.
about it because we just had someone that was going. If you had told us now, if you had come to us for counseling,
But now the finance is there now.
okay, that doesn't matter.
Trisha, because my
Omo.
Because if you are
Forget physical touch for guy, oh. Omo. Give some quality time. If not, the babe did that side.
But I mean, quality
Yeah.
time. You can do quality time virtually now. If you're spending, if you're spending time,
the time that you're quality.
if you're doing 12 hours phone call, if you're doing 12 hours, now quality time be done. As which other time you want. In short, that's more. If I'm in person, I won't even do
Why
it.
are you saying
Do
it
you
like
understand?
that? Why are you saying
No, but it's the truth. 12 hours call is enough time.
Okay, so do you think that it has been easier for you because you guys didn't do much of seeing each other here before he left?
I think that's what
Yeah.
has for me, it has not been easy for him.
So,
Wrote to me go need
Yeah.
session after because the way see no
She
they
just
throw my
dey
guy
throw
under
am
the
under the
bus.
bus.
No,
Just
but
the-
it's not like I'm throwing. And again, I
You sympathize.
thank you.
You
That's-
don't.
I actually
No, that's
do.
a lie.
No,
Sis,
wait,
sis,
first.
that's a lie.
Wait, let me
Okay.
explain it like this.
Okay, explain.
I know that me, I'm different. I'm very different in the sense
Sure.
where I'm not usually very
Emotionally
open
available.
with expressing how I feel.
Emotionally available.
No, it's not like that.
Emotionally
It's not-
available.
Well, listen
And
to
then-
you. Well,
Every
listen
day,
to
every
you.
day.
Oh,
Talk
Well,
and
to
because
me.
of you're not getting him. His own love language is completely different from my own.
That's how it's supposed to be.
No, his own is an area that is difficult for me.
Yeah, I know.
You're not understand.
I understand.
Explain. Oh,
We
yeah.
want you
No,
to.
we understand.
We understand. We get.
We put
We
our
get.
two together now.
We-
No worry. Move on. Move on.
We
No
do
need
get.
to
So-
unpack.
So it's hard because again, it's something that now I have to.
You have to. You're working on. You know you have to. You think
No,
you have
you're
time
not
for all these
getting-
things? You did do shakara for my guy.
I'm not doing shakara for goodness sake.
It's just the irony that I always know all these people because I only met her through him. And I mean, me and him don't go way back. You do shakara for my guy. We go
I'm not
find another
doing-
baby. What's be all this way they do? You say
Ask
you
him if he can.
see flex. Eh. Sorry, man.
Me can no talk, sir.
Okay, sorry. Go on. Sorry. Go on.
It's not like again. I'm not saying that it doesn't affect me sometimes.
It doesn't
Oh.
affect you.
It does.
No, I don't think I don't think there's no way you'll be in a
It
relationship
will
like
at
this.
some
and
point. Yeah, it will
obviously, you feel it.
definitely. But
Yeah.
it's something that
Why you never?
Yeah, but like Mr.
why, why you never can go see my guy? Okay, boss.
like he said, like
You know,
from
from
experience,
to me saying.
from experience, like Shemi now, for example, when she
I
was
like
in
how he's
Nigeria,
proudly saying her name.
Cause I don't already talk him now. I'm go fit.
there's no need to hide it.
There's no need to hide it.
Yeah. So, for
I'll still
example,
collect
before
this gist
before there's no gist.
There's plenty. Gist.
Before she went, yeah, when she was in Nigeria, at some point, we were rarely seeing, even though we were in the same Lagos, like we're rarely seeing
Work and whatnot.
because work. She's doing her
relationship
running
in
around and
Nigeria is
everything.
stressful. In Lagos, to
So
be precise.
most of our conversations were always like over the phone. Do you get?
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
we see like once a month and all that.
She dey live for Ikoyi, they stay Agbara.
She was staying in Agbara.
The distance.
Let me bust it. There was a month that we were both in Agbara fully. Like we're both in Agbara. I'm probably saw like once. Because she's like sometimes she can be like a recluse physically. So like she would rather like just text or call rather than like being in the same space with you. Do you get? So
My brother used to say this. My brother has said this thing before that. How do people do it? That as his siblings, we should not come to his house except we want to come and play game. Like whatever it is you want to say, say it over the phone.
just say your word phone. Yeah, there are people like that.
And I wonder how he's going to survive.
No,
in a
he will. His
relationship.
exposure. Look, just like you're saying that Rotimi is teaching you stuff, so it does happen like that. You leave your comfort zone,
Sure.
you know, to do other things. A lot of time when I counsel guys, one of the problems that guys have is when we're in a relationship or we're married, we don't like to go out. We don't like to spend money. Women love to be with their man. They don't have to. You don't have to even buy. You can take you can take your wife out to go and buy something for 500 naira, and you have made her day.
Yeah.
And so
It's the opposite for me. I hate going out.
yeah. So
I
that's
really
and so you just
hate
have to
going
know, and
out.
that's the about relationship. You've got to know. And while we're talking about this, the reality also, because Isaac was discussing with me, is when people now come to us and say, "Oh, I'm in a relationship and we're not married, we're not ready to get married now, but we know that we're going to be together forever. And can you help me? Can we go abroad together?" Right? And I'm like, "Oh yeah, you don't have to be married. It'll be nice to get a marriage certificate, but the white man believes in what is called common law partners, which is basically you've been together and I mean, technically that's cohabiting. But if you are either
How
together,
can you
you're
prove
not
that? Sorry.
yeah, I mean, sometimes family pictures. If you've taken a lease together, you've bought houses together, bought assets together, and things like that. So I was asking if that helped, because for me, I was in a relationship with someone for about a year before she went to school, and boy, was it terrible. It was difficult for me to like balance that.
Exactly.
So, for you, when he does come home for a couple of weeks, do you find yourself fighting? Is it different? Because you have to prepare for a lot, particularly going into marriage. Like, how is it?
It's a lot having to, and because when he comes back, we see every day.
Like, I could tell me evening.
Every day.
Sino will say, I'm going to see Rotimi.
Every day. Because again, he's not always around for a long period of time, at most a month.
Maybe 3
So,
weeks. If we're
Yeah,
lucky.
sometimes 3 weeks. So it's like we're trying to
Make up for all the
time.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And it's hard getting. He's
what's
talking from experience living. Sometimes it's hard getting accustomed to.
She has only come once. I spent like what, a week? That was.
She came for only a week.
I thought so. Big girl flex. Don't worry.
telling you.
Don't worry.
I said the time that I travel,
You want to
they
spend
will
months
beg me
to
To
come
come
back.
back.
they will beg because I will use that flight money well. I will use it well. I will use. What? My mother will be calling me, when are you coming back? I said, don't worry. When my money finish, I'll come back.
So what is it like when you guys are? What's the difference when you are here and then when he comes back? What's that like for you guys? Does it make you feel like, oh, me too, I want to Japa? Like what was it like?
And sometimes, because I mean, there are times when I've tried to look at flight tickets.
Oh, wow, so she do have emotions. She do once.
I've spoken to you about it before now.
If I said it, you could have said it did not happen. It was good that I came out from your mouth.
Maybe the thing not to touch him, she could say, I really.
But then it's easier for him to come because he already has the visa.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
And it's cheaper.
Do you get?
It do cost from here right now.
It do cost.
It's cheaper from there.
Yes, it's cheaper from there.
Do cost.
Plus
It
any
do-
power.
Yeah, no, forget any power, but it do cheaper from that.
Please. The process is longer for me to start to
Yeah.
get. So it's easier. But again, I cherish the moments that
Sorry, I
we
want to
have
ask, how
together.
long have you guys been together?
A year and 2 months.
Oh.
Almost a year and a half.
Yeah.
How
I'm
many
bad.
times
we know?
I'm the one that is
Yeah.
bad with this. He's better with this.
How many
Yeah,
times
yeah.
has he come back since then?
So it's
Yes,
coming-
ma'am. It's just
any
twice.
kidney nine could come back
It's
ever
coming-
since the
it-
relationship.
it's coming in November.
It's like you're smiling with
Yeah.
so much. Oh.
Am I supposed to frank? I don't understand.
Yeah, but like
But then it makes the communication easier in the sense where, with over the phone is easy, or chatting is easy to misinterpret what somebody is trying to say. But when you are seeing the person's facial
I don't
expression,
like
you
texting.
you can
understand.
understand.
Do
Yeah.
you get? So it makes it easier and all of that.
But how much do you guys know about your communication? How does that affect? Because communication are one of the biggest issues.
Bro.
I don't know whether you got this growing up, you are still growing up, but babes always used to tell me,
Well,
you are not listening. No, this one is for men. Babes are always telling you don't listen. I'm like, I'm listening to you. It was like maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I understood when women say
you don't listen.
you don't listen. So like, how's the communication like?
That's the thing. We're very, very intentional because we know that, again, this is a long debate. We have to put in the effort. And there's a thing that we usually do. You know how it's very easy that when your partner is coming to complain about something, your first response might be to give solution. So in the moment,
in this relationship, who do that?
Do what? Which
Who
one?
do giving solution?
It's both of us now. It depends on it.
It's you.
I'm not.
It's you. Because that's why I realized that I understood when people say, "Oh, you don't listen." Because as a man, if I hear problem, as you're saying it, my brain is solving it.
Definitely.
But the woman does not need you to talk.
She just wants you to listen.
And that's why we usually do it in situations like that. We do head or heart. So head, do you want the solution? Or heart, do you want me to just, be there for you? So it helps with,
I'm learning, I'm learning. Thank you for this. That's why we brought you here. So we'll learn.
It helps with, giving the right support at that particular time. So that it's not that you're doing something that it's like, but it has happened on several occasions where I'm like, I didn't tell you all of this.
To give me a solution. I know.
It's
I'm sorry. I always get confused in situations like, it could even happen most recently. Like something happened with somebody at work, and like they just wanted me to listen. But in my head, I'm like, the conversation was getting too long. Like the story was getting. Please stop this.
And that's why in that moment, it's important to know that it's not about you.
What's he thinking about? I'm confused.
If he let us know, it's not about you in that moment.
It's shaming. No, you don't need to think too far. It's shaming.
At work, which work? Do you work with shaming?
No, she's working now. No, it's not in our office. Like, she had an issue with you. I think she's outside working now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to introduce a name, but
no, in our office, no. Please, hallelujah.
Okay, so she was telling you what happened, and then
she said it was something at work, and like it was. I'm sorry if you watch this.
I like how
the story was already becoming too, like, like you said, we are processing it, how to solve it in our head. So you don't reach where the story don't long go. The process will not even tire me, you understand? So now I'm like, just stop here. Let me solve it. Let me solve it to this extent. Then now continue.
I hope it happened a long time ago.
This was like on Friday. But we solved. We settled
that. You think so? Don't worry.
No, but I mean, she knows.
Next week, he will let us know.
She knows that I'm good at listening and like solving problems.
No, but Isaac really is good at that.
You?
But one thing that I think that Sinom has answered for us is the matter of communication. Sometimes people just assume the aspects of communication. How did you guys start that head or heart thing? Because even me, I had to figure it out the hard way.
Yeah.
Like, well, how did you guys really figure that? Who implemented that? How did you figure that out? Well, you need to implement that too, so that you know. Well, how did you guys? Where did that come from?
I think one day when I had an issue and then he was providing, I was like, in that moment, after I listened to the solution though, but after I was like, in that moment, I didn't actually need you. It's not like I didn't know the solution. I just needed you.
Listen.
Do you understand? And then we now saw something relating to that.
With one book, all the relationship experts.
No, it wasn't on Instagram.
Instagram like number one relationship expert.
Yeah.
They don't even the guy who write 5 love language, they don't make him number 2. Now Instagram is number 1 now.
So but it was a good thing to adopt so that we are not giving the wrong.
Because I remember, memories. These memories are not even good memories. My ex, once I finished talking, she just said, I'm going to sleep.
That is you talk your own.
Yeah, I do now. People have solution like this. So you can imagine that I figured that out years after. Like, and you're like, I'm going to sleep. After all this, my talking, you're going to sleep.
And because there are situations where you yourself, you don't know what exactly you need. So in that situation, we're like anyone. So in that moment, you first do the heart, because again, you cannot start with the head, because that's being someone.
Head do really.
I wanted to ask. Sorry, are there aside always talking on phone, are there like other activities you guys do?
Yeah, there are plenty. We do. We pray together. We watch movies together. We play iMessage game.
Where do you watch?
I'm
Prime?
always winning.
Where do you watch? Prime?
I'm always winning. Let me say it to the camera.
On Prime, you can watch
How
together.
all these Gen Z people? How you know they watch?
Where do you watch Prime, Abi?
No, Netflix.
How?
We do Netflix party.
Oh, there's how?
On your laptop now.
I don't know about Prime. I don't know about Netflix. I didn't know that.
We do Netflix party.
Oh, that's nice.
We don't.
Let me say it. I don't like being the one recommending movies, because it's very. It's a critic to movie movies, so it doesn't. And he do. I've told you before that I don't like recommending movie, because he do when he's talking about the movie. I'm looking at him like,
my brother.
Is this the moment they are supposed to be doing this?
My brother, keep quiet.
Is this
Don't
the
spoil our
moment they're supposed to
movie.
do this?
Talk about it weeks after or months after.
So I know it's always it's after
nice,
it's in the moment like but this is
iMessage games.
Okay,
That's another. That things are another.
Somebody keeps running from me. But moving on.
Should I show them?
Once.
Should I show them?
Once.
Let's go now.
History. Let's go now. You have your history, I have my history.
2 or 3 na me.
Let's go now. Let's go.
That you have played that. Who are you?
Na me win.
He's always running. You want to come on? We can't do this here. Let's move on. Let's move on.
No, but we do. It's not just nice. We come up with games on our own.
But the difference between, I want you to just don't finish that answer. In our generation, we didn't have much of video call. I think we had Skype. And nobody really likes Skype. Like, do you think video call has really helped also, as opposed to text and us calling?
Yeah, it has. Although we are both very conscious of our eyes. Both of us are using glasses.
Okay.
For eyes. So there are times when even on the video call, he can't even be looking at the screen because of the reflection of the light.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Video call has really helped. It's like you are in that space. And another thing that helps is that how we talk is that we run through our day, like every little thing that happens.
And that's really the question about trust. Like, how do you stay in sync with each other? How do you build that trust?
We talk about everything. Like, I remember when I was in school, and then there was this guy that was on my mouth. I was like, and please, I need to face guys. Please, when a girl says no, she means no. Thank you very much. It's because it's like they don't know when to draw the. Imagine, I told the person that I'm in a relationship. They say, but you're not married.
Valid.
No, not valid. Please allow me to throw this shade.
There's no ring on it.
Respect the space.
There's no ring on it.
And it's not that we don't want to put ring. We are ready. So, do you want to tell us why we are not married?
Do you understand?
Exactly. That's what I thought. So if
December
we can plan the wedding. How many months did plan wedding?
3 months. 3 months.
So we will buy ring as we are coming in November. We'll just do December. Now you delay.
No, you see.
Marriage certificate na 21 days. Everything.
No,
2
now
months.
before the wedding, you see to do like 3 months counseling.
This is July.
And now
December.
I shall prepare in the 3
No,
months.
is it not? If it's coming in November.
August, September, October, 3 months.
No, you cannot start doing.
You don't want to do online counseling?
No, you cannot start doing counseling before the date is set now.
I don't understand. Counseling are just to guide you. You don't already know how many people they do counseling. They come out. But counseling are just to guide you. Say, expect this. But my boss now. If na me be marriage counselor for church, any day they go make me marriage counselor, I go the end relationship because me I no go lie. See, sister, you're sure that this is the guy that
No, I know people that have gone through marriage counseling and they're very close to ending it too, because the type of questions that they were asking now made them to rethink the entire relationship. And sometimes I wonder, like, don't you people have conversations like this? It's like you enter. I will hear people saying they did not know that he wanted how many children. I'm like, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, these are conversations that people should be having.
Do you get like down to the very type of sicknesses that you have frequently?
Like, just to really know, and that's
because
they
I
call
cannot
and
enter
courtship.
and collect something that I did not know from
Sorry
before.
sorry to cut you. I remember last year there was this program we had in church, a relationship program, and my dad forced me to come. He dragged me inside the church.
He said you
to
need
come.
help.
So I said, no, let me sit down
No,
and
they're
hear
not
what.
rushing him to marry yet. The last born.
Let's hear what our daddy pastor is saying. So he was talking, and then someone asked him that, when is the right time to tell your partner about your bad past? And he's like, you have to see your pastor first. So if your pastor says, don't tell him this thing, then don't tell him. Me, I rose my hand and I told him, no, that's not religion. Sorry, sir, I know you're experienced. You've been married for over 30 years. I respect you, but
You
that's
don't want
not,
to
that's
spring
not,
that up on
yeah.
people.
No,
If you have
even
gained trust,
before,
you
like
have to.
when it was from the talking stage that we started. He does not have relationship past.
Oh, you're his first.
Yeah.
All right, I think this is where we put a pin.
She knows it.
You don't spend this whole episode. showing
It's
your
something
idea.
that I'm very happy about. It's something that I take with pride. That
It's really good because it saves her a lot of stress. It saves her a lot
He's
of
not carrying any
baggage
baggage. No
on that
trauma,
side of it.
No trauma,
Yes.
nothing.
I think I'm the one that comes with.
That's why they in school everywhere they are chasing you. you do make yourself available, yet you're emotionally unavailable.
No, it's not in that sense. It's not, and it's not necessarily relationship baggage that I have because I mean.
So the last relationship where you do long distance, was the person here before you? Were you in the relationship here before the person went?
No, the long distance is still within Nigeria.
Oh, that's what I was asking.
Okay, that's still long distance.
Country to state. What state was it?
Lagos to
Sokoto. Sokoto is the extreme end.
Do you
How many
understand?
states?
Just realizing that it's
It's
Lagos
also-
to Lagos.
Wait, Agbada to me. Badagry to me. Egbeda to me.
No, most times it was
Island to mainland.
No. Sometimes it was not Lagos to Lagos. So.
Oh, okay.
But when in Lagos, where was it? Why you don't want to talk?
Alakoko. No, I'm trying to remember the place.
Alakoko.
I mean,
But let's
that's why I said that one was not a serious thing. I'm not a serious somebody. It's not like I'm still a serious somebody now.
how close are you in this relationship to forcing like a Japa move where you're like, I need to go meet this guy now? And do you feel like you should have done it sooner?
I don't think I should have. I don't know if I should have done it sooner because again, there's the right time for everything.
Okay.
Because it was still a stage where we're still trying to get to know each other,
okay.
build the relationship, get the foundation right, and all of that. But let's say by next year.
No, this December.
Or if it's coming this December, I cannot go now.
Because one of the things that I wanted to talk about is I see all this stuff on social media about people living here and either the long distance one or they go together and then the relationship scatters. Because that's really the blend for Japa is like either, for instance, I'm here, my wife goes to school, and all of a sudden the relationship, there's friction, and then maybe by the time the person gets there, there's divorce or whatever, or they even go together, and maybe, is it possible, does our culture have much to do with our relationships? Because that's really the question I would like.
It's possible.
Because when you live here,
it's like the person is getting an exposure. Do you get?
Yeah.
So somewhat it does affect.
So like sometimes you see
But
people
again,
say some things on social media like, I've been training this girl, something. Do you think it's a great idea for me to bring her to the States? And
Hey, my
But
God.
because the other matter is when you then live here and then your culture, you leave culture and everybody here, and then when you get there, things are difficult. Because one of the things that my friends abroad always say, except you really get a very good break, you are so heavily taxed
Definitely.
and you're working around the clock. So all the things that you could get here for culture, for peace, for joy, for happiness, even though Nigeria is difficult, you're still a bit easier than when you are there.
Definitely.
And so how does that affect your relationship? And if anything, it's funny because we send people abroad and we do immigration and all that. But one of the things that Sinom has really shown us today is the place of having sense before going to relationship. Because I always tell you your Twitter people.
I'm telling you.
Because if you don't have sense, if you go into a relationship for those
Know what you want from that relationship.
I don't even know I don't want to say all these things. I
Say
don't
it.
know.
No, say it.
If you go into a relationship for money, if you go into a relationship for the sex, if you go into a relationship for the possibility to japa for a better life, and you lose all the important stuff, that's when we get abroad, we hear all these terrible stories, and you're like, they did not plan well, and it's really, really difficult. And I mean, if you don't enjoy your relationship period, like before marriage, before really committing, you don't really get to know who is Isaac, who is this, who is Sinom, who's, and because too many stories on Japa, and there's this couple.
I've got too many investigation discovery stories, I beg.
There was even one that was trending, I think it was last year. She came in as a dependent, and then she was the one doing everything, yada, yada, yada. And then I think when the guy was done with his school, she kicked him out of the house. She kicked him out because, I mean, she was the one that was paying for the house, paying for
whereas,
everything. So,
just like we said, Bolu's husband was in the UK. They were doing long distance relationship. They got married. Now they are there happy. I have a sister who just came back, Glory, too. She was in the US. He was here. She came home. How many months has it been now? Maybe 2 months or 3 months. And she got married. But I also know people who were even married. One person went and the matter don't both married and not married.
When the other
one person don't go. They either scatter. It's scattered before the person even leave here, go there, or they patch and they reach there. It's scattered.
Can't worsen for there.
And
It's possible.
It's very, very interesting because no don't say you won't go do dependency, you want Japa.
Yeah, there's a lot
if you don't have this understanding, and again, if there's anything that an organization like us would do for you when you are planning, do I go with my dependent or do I not? It's the communication, like to show you that this place that you are going, this is what to expect there. This is what you're going to have to be doing there. No, na follow on self-talk. No, those reach there now. You can't begin the change. One person begin the change, say, oh, I'm not this, I'm not. My friend that just left with his wife, initially, he wanted to stay. I wanted his wife to go with their child. I say, Oga, are you, not even you, maybe my own guy where I don't like blood. What thing you they do for you? Oga, now I get open work permit, and now he's there. Because how do you want to leave your family? Because another thing is, if a woman even goes with the children and you are here, when she has emotional needs, who they help her?
Who's the shoulder to
cry on? Who's going to take care of the children? And all those, she's balancing school. Then exactly, she will now have one friend. Lucky, if you're lucky, she sees some female friend. Then if you call unlucky.
He said unlucky.
This table that you are shaking is plenty.
So
it's plenty.
But last question, Sinom, how do you cope with loneliness? Is there any form of loneliness, anxiety?
Not anxiety per se. Yeah, there are times when it does get lonely. Because I mean, there are things that I would want to do. Like in the moment, I'll be there, I'm like,
if Oli was here,
if it would have been more fun. You get, there are things that we can't do because if you check our Instagram,
you have so many bookmarks.
We have saved. We even divided this trends for us to try for when we're married.
Wow, and that's really nice.
There are so many places in Nigeria. There are so many places in the UK. Do you get that? We're like, we'll try this. But it's
the least we can do. So that
she go pay for premium.
So that she go fit go September.
Pay for premium. We'll do it.
Sinom no be your guy again.
Pay for premium. Okay, true. Keep PMG UK. But she go fit afford premium now easily. Easily.
So that she go. Because tickets cheap for September.
Yes, now.
Guys, ticket cheap.
For September.
What's the secret?
Come to
and pay
send
for
the DM. Fill the form. Call us. We're in Lekki, Obar, Maitama. We will so likely open at Ibadan at this junction. Sorry. No. So hold on.
I think it's time for us to end this.
but it's interesting information is that Ilewe now we take appointments at any of the Cafe One outlets. So that is Lekki, Yaba, Chevron. Yeah. Those three because and Ibadan, yes. So that's but you already know now. Lekki, Chevron, Yaba.
So you have
Ibadan. So any of those 4 locations we can take appointments. But our appointments, you have to book ahead and we do paid consult, guys.
It's not free.
You don't become the king of Japa by doing free stuff. We regularly do free stuff, we will tell you, but
from time to time.
From time to time. A
So
lot
you
of
have
face
to
stuff.
stay
Give back
tuned.
to the people.
But if you are ready to Japa and you want to work with us, and you don't want to say, I saw your bill, it was too high. Yet, we were supposed to talk about, we talked about Man City and Man U, and we're talking about UK.
yeah.
We'll plug it maybe the next one. Because I was telling Isaac that US is Real Madrid.
I cannot relate. I
Yeah,
cannot
no, you can't.
understand.
This one, you understand? Because US has the best schools.
Yeah, the
Who
OGs.
does, and they're the OGs, who does Galacticos and has the best players? Because very soon now we're hearing that Mbappe. See
He's
this
coming
guy.
to United.
This guy.
Yeah.
If Madrid buys Mbappe this season, there's nothing
That's why we're winning
except
Champions
God.
League.
No. That I will not get to Santiago Bernabeu this season.
I mean, it's just Mbappe. I don't know. You guys just let me know. I mean,
You don't rate him.
It's just Mbappe, man. People do like his
See
son.
Rashford. See this Rashidi. Why do you compare Rashford to okay?
I'm not nervous. Mbappe is.
Thank you guys for listening to it. He's not okay.
Come, let's do like this. Yeah.
He's not okay.
Mbappe is good. He's like your. Who will I put? I'm thinking
I'm
of a
going to
player.
record this thing for the banter league.
Wait now.
So no, go on.
I'm trying to think of a player.
Go on.
I'm not saying anything again.
No. Go on.
Like
He
he's
does
just
not want
there.
that
Do you
to-
get?
Go on. Mbappe is what? Mbappe is just there.
He's just like he's just there.
What do you think about Rashford?
Rashford's just there now. Like they are good players.
Who is the
now,
best
now.
player in the world today?
Best player in the world today.
Yeah.
And in Haaland, come on.
Oh, okay. So now you're not a Man U fan.
It's just it's facts now. It's actually fact. And Haaland is the best player in the world. I mean, there are players that will call over Mbappe this season.
Did you watch the World Cup final?
It be
How
like
many
saying we go
minutes of
start another
madness?
podcast.
Just how many minutes? First of all, what did you do?
Oh, really?
Present his podcast.
We'll talk about that banter
we'll
league.
talk about- Come on.
So in case you
How
don't
many-
see them together next
How many
podcast,
minutes?
you
How
know
many
what
minutes of- how many
happened.
minutes of madness? Just what was in first half?
Thank you guys for coming today, and thank you. We are supposed to talk about featured countries and all that, but today was a relationship session. But I'll plug this in. Sweden is taking applications for the next intake, and there are so many scholarships. Go to ilewe.com, book an appointment, or fill the form, and speak to one of our advisors.
That's good for another
Sweden
PhD.
is free. There are free tuition opportunities through scholarships and funding, stipends and whatnot. Right? I need to deal with this guy. Have a nice day, guys.